We make it quickly because we actually have to give up the space at 9:30, and I think we're there.
Hi, good evening. My name is Alexander Roubian. I'm the president of the New Jersey Second Amendment Society. I just want to begin by saying that I was appalled by your statement, sir, when you made this comment that the Second Amendment Society was at a forum with Loretta Weinberg and we made no compromise whatsoever. That's farthest from the truth, and the reason why I know that was because I was the panelist. And to correct yourself, maybe you've had misinformation or misunderstood the conversation. Something I never thought that would ever happen was that Blue New Jersey, a very anti-gun progressive website, wrote a glowing report about me. So if any of you want clarification and the truth, not this man's personal opinion trying to attack me, you can just go to bluejersey.com, put my name, Alexander Roubian, it'll come up. Now, once again, I attend another one of these forums, which I don't think was fair because you invited nobody from the Second Amendment community to be a panelist, so I don't think that this was a balanced forum. Maybe next time you will. But Mandy, to your point, I'm holding the National Institute of Justice report, which is a government organization, and they did a study and they found that 4.5 million times a year, law-abiding citizens use firearms for self-defense. But you're making this statement that nobody uses firearms for self-defense. Now, in Oklahoma City, on New Year's Eve, a young woman, a young mother, home alone with a 3-month-old baby, a convicted violent felon kicked down her front door and charged her with a knife. What did she do? She grabbed her shotgun and shot the man, and there was no innocent victims. Now, I can tell you many, many stories like this. So, what I get upset about is when you make these statements that are just blatantly biased. Because when you look at the state reports, 4.5 million times a year, law-abiding citizens, concealed carry permit holders around the country are using firearms in self-defense. Over 90% of those, just by brandishing the firearm, a criminal approaches you and said, they want to attack you, and you say, listen, buddy, I don't want to have any problems, and you show your firearm, that deters the crime from happening. I think that's a massive success. What also bothers me is when I'm sent...
I need to wrap it up. Okay. You know what, Ed is sitting over here. Why don't you guys go over and you work it out? Would you mind Ed talking to him and you figure out what was miscommunicated then?
30 seconds, I promise, 30 seconds. Okay, my question is, why don't you disclose your true agenda? Because when I'm sent this report that was paid by millions of dollars from Bloomberg, by social scientists and marketing companies on how to manipulate the gun conversation, and there's a big booklet here about doing everything you just did tonight, that's not honest. When it tells people here, always focus on emotional and value-driven arguments about gun violence, not the political food fight in Washington. Tell stories with images and feelings. That's exactly what you did tonight. You are supporting Bloomberg's millions of dollars in this manual. You can go online and download it. And everything she did tonight was from the manual. There's no facts, it's all emotion. And that's what makes me upset. You, sir, I forgot your name, the rabbi. I think we can have a narrative. But when you're misleading people and not telling the truth, that's when I get upset.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Ed, talk to Ed. You can figure that out. Thank you. We're really kind of